Okay, gamers young and old. Today we will be looking into the second series of the trilogy of Ninja Gaiden. Now, last time the game had left us, is in a situation when Ryu Hayabusa found that CIA head is going to, let's say, betray him. So he's gonna carve his nuts. And why am I in the middle of nowhere? Am I on the Great Wall of China? Oh, oh God. Please don't tell me that a crazy European guy had a master and he was only a pawn in the game. Please don't tell me that. Oh crap, he was a pawn in the game. Okay, Dragon has been defeated. He's been chopped into pieces. Thank you very much. Okay, what about Ninja? Okay. You think he knows nothing yet? I mean, is there a further thing into the plot? Okay, so this is part of your plan. You have lost two important artifacts and lost one of your, let's say, commanding officers, and you say things are going according to plan. Sometimes I wonder if you have the plans like the Cylons, who say they had a plan, but I really doubt that they actually have a good plan, or even have a plan at all. So anyway, we will be using Ryu Hayabusa again, and okay, and Irene is still with us. That's good. At least we know that Ryu is still a faithful guy. He hasn't started his harem yet. Yeah, believe me, in the later of the series, actually, there's a lot of girls falling for Ryu. He got this curse, or let's say this bless, as he was Bruce Wayne in DC, where all the girls just fall for him. Yeah, who could blame him? He's a nice guy, handsome, although he does not have Bruce Wayne money, but just look at the biceps. Okay, and okay, so tell me the ninja sword is kind of important. Okay, the Dark Sword of Chaos. And oh, what happened to that girl? Well, in what position is that? That looks odd. Okay, and now we start the game with Ryu Hayabusa running and hacking into, let's say, the $100 armed with axes or whatever. Now, these globes over here are, let's say, the usual stuff. You cut it, you get your extra powers. Just make sure you get the things that you need. As usual, the shurikens is one of the good ones, and oh god, we are going fully Castlevania here, right? And wow, when I say Castlevania, I was joking. I didn't even know that imps are here. Well, I did saw a couple of bats. That is very Castlevania-ish. And you can say these are normal, let's say, palace guards of the Castlevania Palace. Yeah, there are a lot of things that they share in common, so I'm not going to say who's copying who. But at least over here, Ryu has the ability of climbing walls, which things make it easy for him. Now, there's one thing I want to mention about the game which is actually a flaw, although it looks cool. Take a good look at how Ryu swings his blade. He moves toward the top. In other words, if let's say it's lower than him, he's not gonna hurt anything. So if the enemy is crouching down, or let's say very flat on the ground, it's kind of useless. Now you just now see a shadow figure that appears, right? This is one of Ryu's tactics, where he can, let's say, summon a shadow figure that cannot be harmed, cannot be hurt, and yet can, let's say, dish out the same attack as he is. In other words, a double whammy. Not to mention, he's also a distraction where the enemy, or let's say a computer, will, let's say, be foolish enough to attack it. This is actually truly based on ninja myth and reality one of their tactics, where they will use a body double to do their job. And unlike the game, this so-called body double is actually a body double for important person or a person they had to protect. Okay, now let's go again our first boss, which is the giant ninja. You can see he does not really harm the red guy. So eventually I'm using the red guy to hurt him. That's the idea. Get it? That's the idea. So we just stand in a position where he'll come be near to red guy and he gets himself cut. Although there's one problem is he will rush towards us. And thankfully that was enough for him to die. I think I'll just hide on the walls, make sure the blast does not hit me. Okay. Okay, Ryu, I'm gonna put it this way, they're just normal people on the streets and you're hacking them. Oh, you got stalked again, seriously? And okay, group. I know beautiful girls stalk you and you have no idea, that's fine. And now this is a guy. Please don't tell me you're homo. Look, actually there was a rumor that say that Ryu is a homo. Why? Because in real life, he and Hayate are very good friends. very good friends. And I used to have a girlfriend who used to be a yaoi girl, and oh my god, he got shot again. And she sort of have this fantasy where Ryu and what the fuck is that? Is that a deep one? Yeah, I mean, based on the enemies and based on, let's say, the lore over here, Ryu is dealing with demons and ancient evil. I will not be surprised if he is in part of the Cthulhu mythos. Although in a standard Cthulhu story or in a standard Cthulhu lore, only a pale face can be a hero. Usually a ninja, a yellow face, someone oriental will not be the hero, but that was Lovecraft's style of writing. Now in modern days of writing, why not? The only problem that maybe we can't get a black hero over here, but for certain reasons which I find it awkward. And usually they should have a black hero here, why not? Although I'm a little bit just put this way, why not? Okay, now, whoa. I almost fall to the death. Just to put it this way, if it was in our characters, I would have fallen to my death. Thankfully, Ryu has this capability of climbing walls, which makes things easier for us. But there's one thing that you'll notice, I am fighting against the controls over here. Why do I say so? Look, jumping in this game is very difficult. Why? Because of the wind. The wind will blow you towards a direction, so you need to use the full advantage of it. Now you can see that the snowflake, how it falls, right? I need to anticipate and let's say use the right moment to let's say march one attack, and now I'm fighting a cliffhanger who is throwing spiders and rocks at me. Okay, this is tough. You can see the wind is actually giving me a lot of trouble. I need to let's say, oh, I didn't expect he was such a pussy. On a few slashes he'll be dead. But just put it this way, the main opponent there is actually the wind, which actually it forces you to move to the left or right, which is kind of painful. So wow. Look, I know you are ugly, but I didn't know you were this ugly over here. And just put it this way, for a face drawn on NES, this is kind of creepy. I sort of like it. Yeah, since we are doing Cthulhu mythos, why not with this guy? Oh, the person is called Ashtar. This sounds a little bit like a Hindu myth, right? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean, Cthulhus do go that way. I mean, for the mythos or HP Lovecraft mythos, does move that way, so why shouldn't we go there? Okay, now hey, I thought we left Irene in a safe place, what, right? How come we need to... Oh, great. Are we doing the Castlevania thingy again? Yeah, there is Beldon's that... Well, not Beldon. That is Ryu standing in front of the castle... Not Castlevania. The ninja temple or thingy what evil temple is. So, we are going in now. Speaking of this, maybe I should be doing Castlevania next for my next round. I mean... Both of them share a lot of similar things. Now, this is one of, let's say, tough parts over here. Right? You cannot see a damn thing. You need to wait until lightning appears and roughly anticipate where you should jump. Cause if you miss a jump, it's gonna be tough for you. Not to mention, there will be death traps here and there, so you need to be careful. And being a, let's say, Ninja Gaiden game, this is kind of tough. Why? Just put it this way, if you're in Castlevania, I remember there's no time limit. But for Ninja Gaiden, you notice there's a timer on top. In other words, you need to be fast. You cannot take your time with everything you're doing over here. It's not wise to do so. So, okay, I'm fast enough to come into the temple and... Oh, just look how useful the shuriken is. It's actually a boomerang, I mean, basically it's flying. It's more like a boomerang, not a shuriken. So, but that's why the shuriken is a very good weapon here. Eventually, as I mentioned, almost every tactic of weapons that Ryu Hayabusa have here are very powerful, and am I fighting the war machine from Marvel's? What I have, I mean, it's a giant mecha guy. I think it's a full advantage. He's bigger than me, but never mind. I got my Bobby double. Can let's deal with him. Just make sure it's double. I can say cut him 2 times, and let's say increase my chances of giant damage. And oh god, I don't have much on my this Shinibu powers. I cannot let's say I cannot use my fires on him anymore. So yeah, see, this is how you use your let's say shadow. Whatever the let's say the mech do is not gonna have let's say to his advantage. He will be harmed by the shadow. He will be harmed by the shadow. So that is why this is a good movement. Okay. Oh, I found Irene good. That's good. Alright, Irene, be a nice girl and come home and do not let it go into any dangerous place, because based on what I know, in this version of you, you are not a very good fighter. Oh crap. So, you mean tell me she's still in your possession, right? Oh god. Oh, that hurts. You know you just stab me with the blade, I'll die faster. If you just hit me like this, I will come back and let's say give you more trouble and you may not like it. That sword? So? We have a better sword than that sword, so don't worry, okay? Some warrior you turn out to be, yeah, so? I am already an adult. I doubt I'm a little boy here. Oh, Irene screamed and really young girl, a pistol is gonna harm. Oh, it that guy again. Oh, thankfully, though. Please don't tell me Irene dies and then my love interest become this. I do not want to see, let's say, a gay overtone over here. You'll be kind of strange. Okay, I I put it this way. This guy is much more cooler than Irene in one way or another. He does help me here and there. He reminds me a lot of Ada Wong in this Resident Evil. And please hope that he won't die. Okay, let's see who is this guy. Okay, I'm not interested in Iron anymore. I'm interested in this guy. Can you give me a name? Okay, we are going back for. Hopefully, we'll get some, let's say, answers of who the hell this guy is. Okay. Okay, it's a sword. What do I expect? That's a very stupid question, real. Okay, solve chaos. This sounds very Warhammerish. I mean, say that. Okay, me and Bone of Demon, the same way as a sword is supposed to become from the fang of a. Okay, I get it. The one is called Dragon Sword. Okay, how can that be? How do you know? Because the book says so. Oh, you're Robert. Special Intelligence of the U.S. Army. That's weird. I don't remember the U.S. Army got any special intelligence. Shouldn't you be with the CIA? Oh yeah, I forgot the CIA, the bad guys here, so he can't be with the CIA now. So anyway, we'll be relying on Robert now. So can we use Robert for once in the game, please? Get a pistol, a ranged weapon. A guy with a ranged weapon is kind of good over here, and not to mention, he looks a lot like one of the fellas in Contra. Just give him a giant sharp machine gun, and I think our lives will be easy over here. Oh god. Now the level is a mix between Contra and Mario Bros. Castle. Oh god, and we have a fire bats. And let's hopefully, you see the water is all giving you pressure over here. Now we need to find this. Okay, this monster. Now, if you can look carefully, the entire stage is the monster. The one in the middle that I'm hacking now is the head, and then the let's say moving projectile over there are his arms, or let's say claw, his talons or claws. This looks scary, you know. And if you really don't, let's say, be careful, you really won't notice that the head is over there. You'll be trying to, let's say, cut the hands, which will be useless, and most likely will harm you, not to mention, let's say, knock you over and you fall down the waterfall and die. Now, unable to, let's say, hit the head all the time, as usual, I'll be saying, summoning the shadow is a good idea. See? It makes life easier because it increases your chance of hitting the target. Not to forget, it's a little bit like the Mickey and Minnie Mouse I mentioned before. The mini character does increase your attack, but she will not be hit, so the whatever projectiles movement that attack him will not mean anything. Okay, what would a girl get? Irene, you should know Ryu has a problem of listening to girls. Last time Kasumi yelled Yamete, he didn't give a fuck and he just bounced on her. And who is Kasumi? I'm not sure. She was there when you weren't there around. Just let you that. And there was Ayane. And there was Miriamu. If I'm not mistaken, there's even one girl called Kokoro who's a geisha. So just let you know, you were his first, but definitely not his last. Okay? Alright, let's continue the stage here. We are in the circus with a lot of clowns around here. Armed with sticks, bouncing around, and even guys with guns. Okay, just keep on hacking and what the hell is that bouncing thing on the floor? Oh, never mind, he's dead. No, just put it this way, a lot of characters in this such games are suiciding, right? They just walk the wrong direction and just fall down and die. Okay, just pick some power up the fire, and later I'll be using it then. I mean, that's a very good bomb attack. Oh my god. Just let you know, don't touch the spikes, don't jump, just hack, don't jump. Because if you jump over here, you get hacked, and oh dear. There's a lot of death traps here. which is kind of, let's go, and we have skeletons. We have skeletons. Just that you know, please do a Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden crossover. It will be fun and hilarious. Although it makes no sense, but I believe you guys come from the same universe. Okay. He shall receive the power of the Almighty Evil. Okay, that means Satan, right? The legends shall come true. What legends shall come true? I wasn't even been told about the legends at all. Okay, that actually you're a little bit too late. The Americans are ruling us since the Chinese. So just put it this way, we are under being ruled by the evil forces now. You guys are a little bit late to the, let's say, to the game of here. Okay, now let's continue in. Okay, just now we are in the middle of hell. Now we are in the snow level. Why not? Do we came to the Arctic and I'm not fighting the $100 over here? I mean, they look like the $100, they walk like the $100, and they are armed with clubs. Why not? They are near $100. And just notice in, okay, let's see. Show yourself, Ashra. I don't think he'll show himself. He's gonna hide in one corner. Don't bother. Okay, the foolish ninja is ready to fight. Really? You still call me a little ninja after what I've done to people? Oh, thank you, giving me my girlfriend. Okay, is there anything you want to tell me? Want to thank me for saving you, Irene? Oh, and take what? Oh, was that step? Oh, he stabbed Irene? Oh dear, he stabbed Irene. Good lord. Okay, sorry, Irene. Okay, Irene, don't die. Just don't do that. I mean, when you do that, most time the girls will die. Okay, now this is going to be one of those, let's say, revenge tales where I lost my girlfriend. I need to go and find her again. No wonder the reboot of her is kind of bad. Oh, thank you, Robert. A little bit late, but at least you are still here. They've got Irene. They didn't got Irene. They stabbed her. Okay, and okay, now you've been shot by a projectile. And are you okay, Robert? Can you fight? Please don't tell me you are being brainwashed and I have to fight you now. Take care of Irene. Oh, you sure he can? He got. I mean, he was hit. He's badly hurt. I doubt he's in a situation of going to have a fight. Now, we are coming to the end of our show, which is about we have hit the 20-minute mark. We shouldn't be basically going there based on company policies. So I'll just put it this way: the fight between Ashtarta and Ryu will be let's say continued, and this will be concluded in our next show. So hopefully you guys will like it, and we'll see how this fight goes. Man, they do talk a lot over here. But on the other hand, since this bring homage to let's say 80s anime and cartoons, I mean those characters do talk a lot before they fight, right? So why not? Okay, at least we still get a fight scene here. Come on, let's fight. When I say let's fight, at least you need to appear, right? Okay, using my shadow and let's say using my fire blast to take him down. I think I've let's say accumulate enough ninja powers. Oh no, not really. I think my range is power running low. You know, for sword fighter, he's a guy that never uses sword, and let's say that's it. With a lot of energy blast, he's dead. But as you can see, he will still be around, and the game is only halfway. Not to mention, is there a chance for us to say Irene? We will conclude that in our next show. See you then. Oh god, he took a sword away.